Hey guys, what's up? Kaylee here with Gravitas Create. Today I want to show you my method for recording acoustic instruments, arranging my takes, and then editing them to have a more electronic and cohesive feel. Let's jump right in. Being honest, I already went through last night and recorded parts that I'm happy with, but I'm going to do it again to show you guys. I may end up editing on my old audio, but let's jump right in. So I'm going to chord enable this. This beauty right here is called a pipa from China. You may recognize this sound from Incubus's aqueous transmission. I have a little loop set up right here. So you're going to be experimenting and fucking up, and you got to just keep going. So we'll just go with that for now. So what I like to do is create groups of takes that I can comp together, and I use this for my vocal tracking. So go ahead and create a few tracks underneath the mega take, as we'll call it, and group them. Okay, so what you're going to do is grab the loop that you were just jamming over, drag it to the right, expand this back, and then click and Apple E to separate, and then you're going to just take that first one, drag it down. Oh, drag it down onto here. And then you're going to repeat that process. You may want to increase your grid size so that you can do this easily. So you get the point. So once you have it like this, you can, what I love about this is you can add any effects straight onto the group. And now they're going to affect each one of these takes the same. So you save on computing power, and then you just go through and listen. So I like this part of that take, and then so I don't like that note. It's all crap. But let's say I did like that and I want to comp these two. And then I can hear what it sounds like with other takes. You can add your crossfades if you need to tighten up the mix. So I've gone through and I've chopped up all my favorite parts, and then I rearranged them. Sometimes I loop sections, and I build out the arrangement that I like. Here's the drop section. But really what I found is if I'm trying to write a part and then just record that part, I miss out on a lot of juicy bits. Like this entire riff happened by accident and could have even happened slightly off time. I may have skewed where I placed this riff, but I just loved how it sounded. It just makes me move, you know? Yeah, I encourage everyone to sort of improv and jam around for a long time and go back and cut it up. Now I want to talk to you guys about creative editing to take this very acoustic, organic feel and tie it into your electronic elements. one technique that Beats Antique uses that I love is this. I'll show you this part of their song, Oriental Uno. You can get the same effect by actually using a beat repeat, so we'll create this one from scratch. Throw a beat repeat on, and turn chance down to 0. Ins here, just do 1/4, and then every time you hit repeat, 10 seconds. And then you have the filter, of course. So you can start to resample that as well. Turn on resampling. So for this technique, I'm going to go into a section of audio and chop out every 32nd note. It's just on the tail. And now that, for me, that helps kind of change the dynamic of just someone playing an instrument the entire song. It starts to bring it slowly into the realm of electronic music. The other thing that sounds really great is, let me find this chunk of audio here. Find a section and reverse a piece of the audio down here. See, that's really cool, especially with that snare hit. It sort of sucks it in, and then what you can do to help accentuate that even farther is I'm just going to resample this snare. Got the snare. You can use a different snare sample for this. Reverse this, add this here, turn this down a little bit. So now so those little details really help. You can then, combine both of them, add the glitch effect here. Yeah. So it's really when you start to meld your instrumentation or your melodic sample with the drums, with the other electronic elements, and start to have a conversation happen back and forth, that things really start getting interesting. So here's an example of that. Again, this is a technique Beats Antiques uses where it's like Sidecar Tommy's hitting the cymbal in a sort of like with anticipation. I don't know what the correct musical terminology would be, but that's really where the exciting stuff is. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more tutorials in the future. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll catch you next time.